Seen from space, the Earth looks small. Yet down below, on the human scale, there are countless barriers that keep its people apart. The history of modern man has been an effort to defy those barriers. We have spanned the seas and the mountains not only to travel, but also to communicate. Today, the vision of easy access to global communications for any person anywhere on Earth is a reality. We invite you to share that vision with us, the vision of Iridium. Today, available telephone services make it possible to reach people at almost any time, if we know where they are, and if there are telephones nearby. This business executive, visiting a foreign country, is making a connection en route to his final destination. He has no idea that his home office is trying to reach him with urgent news. Valuable hours will be lost before he can receive and act on that information. On a remote mountainside, a scientist conducts important field research. Something in her findings demands she consult her colleagues at home. That means stopping her work and leaving the research site for a 2-day drive to a town with a telephone. 4 days lost. The fury of nature descends on a coastal city. In a matter of moments, all telephone communication is cut off. Rescue and relief workers will fly in with emergency communications equipment. But that could take days, and it will not be available for business or personal use. In another part of the world, the nation's planners grapple with the challenge of providing telephone service to undeveloped regions of their country. The cost is immense, and at any price, the effort will require more than a decade to complete. It was these common experiences, and many more like them, that led to the vision of Iridium: to combine the convenience of portable, handheld telephones with the long-distance capability of satellites. The Iridium solution lies in placing a constellation of satellites in an orbit much lower than that of conventional communication satellites. A proven technology, this low Earth orbit of some 420 nautical miles in space allows transmitters on the ground to be much smaller than are needed for other satellites. Small enough to fit in the palm of a hand. The Iridium handset works in 2 modes. As a cellular phone, it seeks out available service from existing land-based systems. In this way, it operates the same as cellular systems now in existence. If cellular service is not available, the Iridium handset can automatically or manually switch to satellite operation. A network of coordinated satellites ensures that there will always be one available to receive a transmission. The caller's signal is then relayed from satellite to satellite until it reaches its destination. The same satellites also keep track of the location of handsets as they travel with their users anywhere on the globe. A signal bearing the unit's unique identification number is relayed back to the user's domestic telephone service. This provides the data to process customer accounts, as well as to interconnect with conventional phone systems. Thanks to the pocketable Iridium technology, a company can contact an individual or an entire workforce without knowing their exact locations. only their telephone numbers. And business travelers can place international calls easily, instantly, without operator assistance. Not only voice, but facsimile, data, and paging signals can be transmitted on the Iridium system to any part of the world. Only Iridium makes these powerful communications tools as easy to use. Because it need not rely on earthbound transmission facilities, the Iridium system is virtually immune to natural disasters and similar interruptions. Hospitals and businesses can maintain reliable communications, and relief workers can deploy emergency systems quickly. Perhaps most important, the Iridium system can provide personal communications to remote and unserved areas easily and economically. An Iridium system can be operating while an area is being wired for a conventional telephone system. Remote communities will be served by wireless public telephones in solar-powered kiosks. The 1992 World Administrative Radio Conference recognized the important contribution Iridium will make to international communications. Delegates from more than 100 countries voted to allocate the radio frequencies that will be dedicated to low Earth orbit satellites. The way is clear to develop and expand telecommunications around the globe. This is the vision of Iridium, a vision we invite you to share. There are opportunities for a wide variety of enterprises to benefit from the economic development and employment Iridium can bring. Systems engineers and manufacturers, consumer electronics manufacturers and vendors, systems operators and service providers. Iridium complements existing telephone systems, and current cellular operators can offer Iridium as a valuable addition to their service. The explosive growth of the cellular industry could well be repeated in the market for personal global communications. The Iridium constellation of satellites was designed to be owned and operated by a consortium of international entities. They will include private corporations, postal and telephone authorities, and others. The system and its technology was perfected by Motorola, a world leader in mobile telephone and satellite communications, and a committed member of the Iridium Consortium. Iridium, using a proven technology for new and exciting uses, freeing the telephone from the confines of place, bringing personal communications to everyone, everywhere.